Welcome to BizFlow Tutorials. In this video, I will show you how to issue in-store credit to customers. Let's get started. There are three ways you can issue in-store credit to customers. One way is through the POS or point of sale. The second is through the customer's account. And the third is when you are refunding a customer for a prior transaction. The first way you can issue in-store credit to customers is from the POS system. To navigate to the POS, starting from the dashboard, head over to the options on the left and hover over the $sign. It will reveal a list of options under the Payments tab. From here, click on POS from the drop-down, or use the Quick Access button on the top to open the POS screen. Once you have arrived at the POS screen, select the booking method, whether the customer is calling in or walking in. Next, select the customer by typing in their name in the box provided, and then click on the name. Or you can add a new customer by clicking on the Add Customer button. After the customer's information has been filled out, click on the Add Items button on the right. A pop-up screen will appear, and the first item that appears, called Issue In-Store Credit, will show. Click on this and a new pop-up will appear, and you simply have to fill out the price of the in-store credit and an optional note. For instance, you can apply an in-store credit amount of $100 with the reasons such as retention if the customer was not satisfied with the product or service. Then select Add to Ticket. After this is completed, the in-store credit will appear on the invoice and you can head over to the Complete Transaction box. Here you can choose to check the box to turn off a notification that sends the invoice or receipt to the customer. Same goes with the Send Payment Notes to the customer box. And you can choose to write an optional payment note below. If the email is not already filled out, you can enter the email of the customer in the box below to send a confirmation email to the customer of the invoice or receipt. Once you are done, simply click on the Checkout button to complete the process. The second method to issue in-store credit is through the customer's account. The difference between this method and the previous one is that this method will not show the in-store credit in the payment reports. You typically only use this method when you are transitioning from an old system to a new one, and you do not want to show these credits in the payment reports as a new credit. Starting from the dashboard, head over to the options on the left and hover over the Customers tab. From here, click on Customers from the drop-down, or use the Quick Access button on the top to open the customer screen. Select on the customer's name if it appears on the screen, or type in the customer's name in the quick search at the top. Click on it. Next, click on the Billing tab, then In-Store Credit. Once you have arrived at this screen, you can click on the Add In-Store Credit button. Then, simply fill out the information, such as the amount and notes. The third method to issue in-store credit is when you are refunding a customer for a prior transaction when your return policy states that refunds will be issued as in-store credit. Starting from the dashboard, head over to the options on the left and hover over the Payments tab. From here, click on Invoices from the drop-down. This will then take you to a screen that shows all previous transactions. To search for a specific transaction, you can search for specific information about the transaction in the search categories at the top, or you can scroll through the transactions listed below and click on it. The invoice of the transaction will appear, and to refund the customer with in-store credit, click on the Refund button located at the bottom right. From here, select the payment method you would like to refund the amount with, such as cash, in-store credit, or the original credit card used. Fill in the amount to be refunded and an optional note. Then, click Issue Refund. If the customer chooses to return an item, you can also issue in-store credit by clicking on the green Return button. Check on the item the customer is returning, the amount you want to return, and an optional return reason. Next, you can choose to return the amount through cash or in-store credit. Finally, click on Issue Return. This completes a tutorial on how to issue in-store credit to customers. Thank you for watching.